All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we're going to talk about the Vikings' most surprising cuts on this Vikings final 53. Surprising good, surprising bad,
or just surprising overall. And I'd be surprised if you're watching this and you're not yet a subscriber to the channel. If you're not, hit the button, boom. Let's get to 13K by opening day.
13K by opening day. That's got a good ring to her there, baby. Let's go. Let's talk about it. So Vikings got down on their 53-man roster, and there were some surprises along the way.
There absolutely was. Like there is every year. We were trying to figure out who those surprises may be. And, for the most part, we were wrong. I don't think we got a lot of those surprises right.
Yeah, let's, I don't know yours. We're going to do 3 apiece. Comments, we want to know your most surprising one. Let's start off with the easy one. So in the comments, you got to come something better than this, but it's Kenny Nwangwu is Gonzo. Nobody saw this coming.
Well, they didn't because he actually started to look like a running back this preseason. He was getting carries. He looked good as a running back. We needed running back 3. Like, holy shit, he's on the roster. It's Kenny Nwangwu. And then he's cut. This was just because of the kick returning thing. I could completely get it. But the fact he actually looked like a running back, I don't know. It seemed like the perfect running back 3 to have for us. He adds that explosive element to the game, as we saw in that Raiders game where he just bust off that long run. But apparently there was rumors that he wanted a bigger role in the offense and wasn't going to get it here, and it was a mutual parting of ways.
I have not seen that anywhere. You've said that a couple times. I don't know where I haven't seen that. I believe you.
Yeah. If I can find it, I'll let you know.
No, it makes sense. Like he's definitely worthy of being Vikings running back 3. They appeared to love the fact that he was doing well. He does add that beautiful special teams ability too. So that does make sense. Like if it was that, then okay, sure, fine. Go give Kenny his opportunity. We'll find another running back 3, but it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was weird because he looked like he earned the spot. And yeah, I mean, again, to find that on your roster already instead of having to go out and find someone looked like a gift, and a gift we did not want to receive.
Yeah, anybody who did the projected 53, it was always like, all right, these are going to be the running backs. This is pretty much the easiest one to do. So now we'll be out looking for RB3. So we got Kenny. I don't know who your other 2 are. Who else you got?
I was surprised Andre Carter was cut. Actually, the way he came on late, and again, the fact they kept him last year, gave him all that money. He didn't do much. Then also he woke up and he looked apart there in that last game, which I think, okay, maybe this is enough to keep him around. The fact that he was here last year, finally flashed, keep him over a guy like Bo Richter, Owen Porter. But instead they cut all 3 of them. And I was surprised that Andre Carter was cut.
Yeah, I was starting to think I think this dude actually might make the team. I guess I'm more surprised, like you said, all 3 of those guys. I figured one of those guys were going to sneak in, and none of them did. And hopefully they're all back on the practice squad. So Andre Carter is a good one. I'm gonna go Jonah Williams, the defensive lineman, and he's a former Ram. Kevin O'Connell's been pretty loyal. Like Johnny Munt comes in, no way in hell this guy's ever getting cut. And I figured Jonah Williams is going to kind of be in that mold. Veteran dude who he's very familiar with, goes to a position that doesn't really have a ton of depth, but they went young. They kept some very young guys there, which I'm excited about. Yep. But I thought for sure Jonah Williams, especially all the, he had some very good rumblings around him.
Yeah, that's going to say factor in not just the connection he has with KOC, but also the fact that he apparently had a really good camp. So, and he didn't play much in the preseason. Like he maybe played the first game. I don't know if he played against the Browns, and he wasn't out there last week against the Eagles. So I thought maybe he was safe. Apparently not. So Jonah Williams, definitely a surprise that he was let go. I'm going to go with a guy you could have told me a month ago would have been surprise cut. I've been, hell no, this guy's getting cut 100 times out of 100.
Don't say it. Be nice.
Tyrese Robinson.
Oh,
the guard. Right. Again, I thought he looked good when he was thrust and inserted into the lineup, especially in the run game. We were running the ball well. Tyrese Robinson was out there when we were getting big chunks of yardage on the ground. And with Dallas, or not Dallas, with with our boy
Michael Juergens.
No.
Dalton Reisner.
Dalton Reisner injured and hurt. Like, I thought for sure it was going to be Tyrese Robinson pick up the slack and being the guy. Like, I thought they would actually just keep him flat out and cut Reisner. That was not the case. Tyrese Robinson was one of the first. Like, he was that Monday cut list, I believe. Was he not?
Yeah, no, I think he was today. I think he came out today. He was one of the first ones today. But yeah, Tyrese Robinson, I was starting to think he was a shoe-in with those injuries, but they said screw it. And hopefully he's a guy they bring back to the practice squad. I had him on my list as well. I had Dallas Gant on there. Yeah. I thought Dallas Gant, with all the rumblings that they're moving on from Asamoah, it just made complete sense. And they ended up keeping Asamoah, and that there just wasn't room for him. Camus Grazier Hill was never a guy that they were going to move on from. So it really came down to Asamoah and Gant. And early this morning, people were saying, like, sounds like Asamoah's out of here. He's done. So Dallas Gant, very surprised. And he needs to be back on this practice squad. He needs to be here next year. Special teams, dude. I think he's going to be a pretty damn good Viking.
He looked good. Like, he looked like the better player. He's bigger. You seen him in there making plays, actually making tackles at the line of scrimmage or behind it. Asamoah doesn't do those things. He gets behind the line of scrimmage, but he never makes a play behind there. I thought he's the better player. So what made them decide to go with Asamoah over Gant, I don't know. Maybe just assume they can get him on the practice squad and call him up when they need him. But to me, that was definitely a head scratcher and a surprise.
Maybe they were just like, look, we're starting to keep way too many undrafted free agents. Like, I don't know if this is a good thing. We can't do this. This looks bad.
Maybe they had like a certain mark that cannot go
Gant
over.
Deserved it. Gant deserves to be on an NFL roster.
I thought he earned a spot on this team.
So that's unless you had somebody else, I think we probably doubled up on a couple there.
No, everybody I had on my list we mentioned already. So
those are our most surprising cuts. Let us know your most surprising cuts down in the comments.
Remember this: 70% of conjoined or Siamese twins are female.